Hi guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I've gone up in the world. I haven't really, just standing on the chair whilst I do my collection of the top shelf. I was going to break them down individually, but that was far too much effort for me. If there's a shortcut, I will take it. So we're just going to get straight on with this one today. And here we have the collector's edition of The Exorcist. Nice little Bible effect on that one. And then we've got, Universal Hulk collection. This is good. It's got 2 steelbooks in there and some other nice bit of toot as well. This has actually gone up in price. I got it during one of Zavvi's sales. And then after that, it was in stock for ages, went into their sale, went out of stock, and then the price just went crazy, especially like on eBay and whatnot. Then I've got, this is Avengers Endgame. I actually forgot I had this. And it's the one with the light, and that light still works. I've had this edition a good few years. But lots of toot in here, and a nice little steelbook as well. Funny enough, I saw that the other week when it was on BBC One. And I just thought I'd sit down and watch it. Then we've got Captain Marvel. Did actually like this. I thought this was a great film. Not the Marvels, the part 2, but Captain Marvel I really enjoyed. I thought that was very good. Then we had Spider-Man. Far From Home, this one is it? Yeah, Far From Home. I just wanted to make sure because otherwise I might get corrected. Don't want to be saying the wrong thing. But yeah, nice little addition there. I do like those lights. I'm sure Captain Marvel one lit up, but I can't find a button. Then we've got Everything Blue's King Kong. What an edition. And I'm so glad Everything Blue are bringing things back in-house now. That was a fantastic edition. Then I've got, Total Recall. This was a good edition as well. You know, as I'm going through all of this, I'm thinking to myself, my God, I need to start watching these films again. Then we've got Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is the one. One of my favourite editions, this one is. Great little light on that. That was worth it. Got that on eBay. Very happy with that. Then we've got Prince of Darkness. These were the Studio Canal ones. You got the soundtrack in them. You got everything in these ones. They were great editions for like £39, I think it was. Got The Thing. I think these are one of the last editions that I managed to get before HMV sort of like temporarily shut and whatnot. Then we got They Live, John Carpenter's They Live. Escape from New York. Again, soundtrack, everything in these, art cards, posters. If you ever see them, they're always worth a little look. And the 4K transfer was very good on them as well. And this was the Studio Canal one. One of them was done by Universal, which was The Thing, but it fitted in perfectly with it. It's good when companies do that. Then I've got the Star Trek, is it the 10 movie collection or something in here? Still haven't watched them all though. I think I've watched The Search for Spock or The Wrath of Khan. No, it was The Wrath of Khan. Then I've got one of my guilty pleasures. This was got on eBay. No, this was got on Amazon in America. 4K, all digipacks in there. Nice little edition. Yeah, it had some damage to it, but I got it quite cheap, so I was more than happy with that. Then we've got the last James Bond film, No Time to Die. This was a nice little edition, actually. Did some nice little extras in there. The film's growing on me. What can I say? The film has grown on me, I must say. Even when I first saw it in the cinema, I was like, are you joking me? What have they done to James Bond? Then I've got 2 Mantelabs. This one is still sealed, never to be opened. I did actually have 3 of these, all at the same set. This is Logan as well. But I sold one, which I should never have done. But at the time, I was going through a purge of movies. And yeah, that one will stay sealed forever. I might move it on one day, I might not. But this is one of my favourite collector's editions. And it's probably my favourite superhero film as well, Logan. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. A relatively new release. This is Godzilla. And that one I got on, I think I got this on Amazon or something, actually. I can't remember where I got that one from. Then we've got 2 pickups that I got in Computer Exchange, actually. You can still see I've left the stickers on them. Was Avatar Way of the Water and the original Avatar, sorry. Okay, and we've got the next 2 coming out within the next few years or something, haven't we? Oh, nearly went there. Then we've got this is the ESC edition of Terrifier 1, 2 and 3 and All Hallows Eve. Thanks to Aaron, he got me onto that one and I managed to bag an edition. Yeah, that was a good edition that I managed to get. So I was happy with that one. Then we go up to the top shelf. Let me start in this corner here. You can see I haven't moved some of these in ages. So Knives Out, that was a decent film. Daniel Craig, decent enough. Hello Man 1, I really enjoyed. Hello Man 2, not so much, but first one was very good with Kevin Bacon. Then I've got some of the Arrow video sort of editions with the little letterboxes. So we've got, this was Land of the Dead. Actually really enjoyed Land of the Dead, funny enough. Thought there was nothing wrong with that. Got Black Sunday. And when I think about how many of these I actually had back in the day and I got rid of them, it's just so annoying. What an 80s classic vamp. Grace Jones. This is a brilliant film. Then we've got Battle Royale. I've put a few bits in there actually because this one is a bit stacked. So I've got, yeah, Battle Royale. I think that was one of the first ones that I got when it turned out to be Japanese films, and it got me into them even more and more. Then this classic Day of the Dead edition. What a film this is! I mean, that whole set of films, Night, Dawn, and Day of the Dead, fantastic. Even Land of the Dead, I thought was very good. Even though, you know, as time goes on, yeah, they do get a bit weaker, but that's just the way it is. One of my favourite films when I was a kid. I absolutely loved this film, 976 Evil. What do you get for a pair of hearts? I love that line in the film. Absolutely brilliant. This was a relatively new pickup, Cult Classics, Extreme Prejudice. Is it Nick Nolte's in that one? Can't remember who it is. It might be Nick Nolte. Yeah, it is Nick Nolte, yeah. The Northman. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember this film at all. I need to rewatch it. It's just one of these films that I've watched, but I can't remember it for the love of the money. The Samurai Collection. This was a nice edition. This was a BFI, British Film Institute edition. This is nice. Really good edition. Some cracking old school films on here. You just don't get films like that now. Then we've got, oh God, the Fast and Furious, this edition of the first film. 4K, really, really good. Absolutely, yeah, it's a great film. It's a great film. Then we've got The Sting. Oh my God, that's going back a bit. This wasn't, who was this? Oh, this was Universal. So I thought this was Arrow. No, this was Universal's release. Some nice little extras in there too. But that is a great film. Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Absolutely fantastic film. Virgin Witch. I think I've done a vlog about this when I picked this up in HMV actually ages ago. It's Michelle from Allo Allo. It's very different in this film. So we'll say. And then we've got Lone Wolf and Cub. And I got this because I remember back in the 80s, a load of films were banned, and this was one of them. Baby in a Cart was banned, you know, because it was like graphic and shit like that. But this was a really nice edition. This is the Crichton Collection, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Crichton Collection. So that was a nice one to have. Going through them at quite a rate, actually. I didn't think we'd be going through this fast. The Green Mile. Sort of like a film I'll only watch once, really. It is a great film, but it's a sort of film I can only really watch once or twice. I don't tend to revisit it. Oh, Full Metal Jacket. What a film. What a film. I keep meaning to get the soundtrack to this film, but this is a stunning film. Absolutely stunning. Brutal, but stunning. The scene where they finally capture the sniper who's shooting them. That is mad. And it made me jump the first time I saw that scene. It made me jump. A Clockwork Orange. What can you say? Again, another banned film, but this was a fantastic edition. Yeah, when you start going through your collection, you actually come across films and you think, oh my God, they are something else. Here we go. So these were two films that I got on, two collections that I got on Amazon America. So we've got Spider-Man trilogy with Toby Hooper. And that was a nice little, like a digibook in there with all the discs and then some information. And then they've done The Amazing Spider-Man. I was more than happy with The Amazing Spider-Man. I thought they were very good. Just a shame we never got to a third one, but you know, that's the way it was. Now, this film was the very first piece of physical media I owned on VHS, and what started it all, Animal House, Toga Toga. This is just a fantastic film. Leaves American Pie for dust, in my opinion. This is the original college romp, and this is brilliant. If you've never seen it, it's the soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is absolutely, I've got the soundtrack on tape somewhere. One of the best war films. And a documentary, is it called, I can't remember what the documentary is called on this one. I don't know if it's on here actually. In the Heart of Darkness or something like that. That's it, Hearts of Darkness, sorry. The documentary on this, Hearts of Darkness, is fantastic. But what a war film this is. Dennis Hopper was just off his mind. Basically the whole of the film. He was literally on another planet. Another childhood favourite, got me sort of like into musicals. Blues Brothers. Dan Aykroyd, James Belushi. John Belushi, not James Belushi, that's his brother, John Belushi. What a film. The acting, the musical scores, the dancing, the set pieces. This is just a fantastic film. But yeah, John Belushi, bless him. Also in Animal House, he was brilliant in Animal House. But yeah, just a shame. Just a shame what happened to him. Escape from LA. I think this is the one has it got some dodgy sound at some point in it on 4K. I've never had a problem with it, but yeah, apparently one of the discs or something wasn't quite right. Then we've got Drew Barrymore, Firestarter. I haven't watched this. I don't think I've watched this since I've got the film. But yeah, this is a good film. Again, going back to the 80s, I think it was. Now, one of my favourite films from Spike Lee. It was very controversial when it first came out because of what happened, what it was based around and everything like that. But that's Do the Right Thing. And the scene with Radio Raheem at the end is just, it's heartbreaking. But this film is a great film. If you've never seen it, watch it. Rosie Perez is in it. Spike Lee's great in it. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. He's the radio DJ in it. And yeah, you've got, it's I think it's around about one of the hottest days in New York, in Brooklyn. And it's just, again, another Crichton Collection. But if you've never seen this film, watch it. It's it's a very, very good film. And I say the ending is strong. Then we've got Megan. I saw the part 2 the other evening. I was like, oh my gosh, but I do like the edition that they've done for part 2, so I might be getting it if it goes on sale at some point. But it's not a patch on Megan. Part 2 was just a straight to streaming, but yeah, they put it in the cinema to see what they could get. I've actually forgot I actually had this Anaconda Quadrology. Totally forgot I had this. Only like the first one. After that, I think they drop off a cliff. That's just my opinion. Blade Runner. Always going to be impossible to go past the first Blade Runner, but they've done a pretty good job with this one. This was a nice little addition, actually. There's quite a few extras in here. Whereas the first one's like an hour and a half, which is brilliant. This one, I think, is just under 3 hours or something, isn't it? I think, but yeah, for a follow-up, it lived up to expectations, in my opinion. Then we've got Argo. I actually can't remember watching this film. Ben Affleck is very good in it. I can't actually remember this film. As I'm going through this, I'm thinking, Jeepers Creepers, Jimmy. I can't remember about that film's about. Then we've got the Austin Powers Collection. I've only watched this once since I've had it. It's something that may have to trade in if I've only watched it once, but I do like it. And again, you've got lots of toot inside here. It's the toot that makes you keep it. Then we've got, what a vampire film this is. One of the greatest vampire films of all time. In my opinion, it is. The Lost Boys captured the 80s. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Jason Patrice, just fantastic. The fashion, it's just 80s all over it, but what a film that is. And then we're going up to Ex Machina. This is a sealed edition. Actually, I was looking for this. Because I wanted to sell it. I brought Zavi's version and I opened up Zavi's version, but I kept this one sealed. Or is this Zavi's version? Actually, no, this is Zavi's version. Sorry. I opened up a limited edition I got on eBay for a cracking price and I kept this one. I thought I've traded this one in, but I haven't. So I might be parting with that very soon. I kept this one sealed up and I thought I'd sold it. I never went up to the top shelf to look behind it. Then we got Dune. Love the film. One of the most disappointing limited editions that I own. I had the steelbook on it. When I saw this from HMV, I got rid of the steelbook, ordered this, and my God, what a terrible edition it is. And I don't normally say that. I hate being negative. In vlogs. But I was just so disappointed with this edition. I thought it was going to be so much better, which, left me disappointed with that one. Then I've got this, and this was a gift from Keith over at Euphoria Pictures. Still got this. And I've still got, I don't know, I'm sure I've still got his note in there. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry. Still got Keith's note inside here. He gave me this years ago. Hey, Jimmy, just a small token of my appreciation for all the love and support you have shown my channel and all the times you have notified me when these editions that I haven't heard of. I hope all is well against you and your amazing collector's editions. Thanks for everything, your friend Keith. Still got this one. Do you know what? I'll tag Keith in on this vlog. I don't normally like tagging people in without speaking to them first, but still got this one, Keith. Both editions, not both editions. This is the Top Gun limited edition, but there is heaps of extras in here. Still got this. Yeah, never be getting rid of this one. Never be getting rid of that. Keeping that forever. Then we've got Boys in the Hood. Again, a bit like Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. Boys in the Hood is an iconic film, especially from when it was made. And again, you've got Ice Cube in there, Cuba Gooding Jr. And this was, where did I get this one from? I can't remember actually. But it was a limited edition because it's got, was this Everything Blue? I think this was one of the Everything Blue ones. I could be wrong on that, but it had, it's got a little card on the back actually, but I won't pull that off. But yeah, this was a great, I think this was Everything Blue, but this was a great edition. If you've never seen this film, watch it. It's brutal in parts. Yeah, and it shows, yeah, it's a different sort of film. Then we've got Training Day. What a film. Denzel, Ethan Hawke. When I first saw this, I was like, what on earth is going on? But Denzel's on top form in this, absolutely on top form. He is crazy in it. This is quite apt for speaking about Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood, The War of the Worlds and When Worlds Collide. So got these two here. I'm just tempted to watch the new War of the Worlds with Ice Cube just for novelty value because, you know, it's like got 1.5 stars on Amazon, which to get 1.5 stars on Amazon, it's got to be appalling. But yeah, so I've got this one here. Again, for this edition, it had bundles of extras in there. Absolutely bundles of extras. Then we're nearly at the end, guys. Bear with me. What a film this is. Julian Christie, Donald Sutherland, Don't Look Now. Soundtrack's brilliant. This edition here. This was from Studio Canal, and this edition is absolutely fantastic. Let me start putting them back up here now. I'm going to go away from them. Got Violent Night. I got this in Bayswater when I was there last year. I actually got this in Bayswater. Some nice extras in there. Got it from Zavi. Had a voucher. Used it. Bang. Why not? Good fun film. You know, Christmas film. So I'll be watching that again come the season to be jolly. Nearly there. And we've got up here The Matrix Resurrections. Shh, don't say that about Matrix Resurrections. What's wrong with you? This was... What was this one? This was a Mantalab one that I got on holiday in Thailand. You literally can't give the steelbooks away now. And the value of the steelbook on, even in Zavi sales, goes down to like $7.99. Then I got this brilliant edition of House of a Thousand Corpses. And I swapped it out actually. So this was from Amazon.com. It was a 4K release, but I actually had in here the Firefly collection, a steelbook. So I just swapped it out and put this one inside instead. So yeah, so I've done that with this edition here. This is actually a fantastic edition. I mean, the detail, the artwork on this is brilliant. And then last but by no means least, and this is one of my, oh God, this edition I've had for so long, and it's one of my prized possessions, is the Satoshi or Satoshi series. Now, I don't think I've got the J card in there somewhere. I thought I did. Maybe I've put that somewhere safer, but this, yeah, I got this edition. This was going for insane money. But again, I think one of the discs here, it's like disc 9 or something, has an issue with it or something. I can't remember, to be honest with you, if mine had an issue or not. Yeah, but Satoshi, this was a great edition. This was a holy grail at one time, and you get a nice little booklet with it as well. No, I've dropped something. That was the J card that come with it. I knew I kept it, and I even kept the sticker on the outside as well. Just all these little extras. But you've got some really nice artwork in here. Sorry, let me just show you quickly. I don't want to bend the book out too much, but yeah, you've got some really nice additions in here. Yeah, so you can see that one there. I don't know what I dropped here actually. Oh, yeah, and I kept this. What's this say? The Blu-ray special edition. Yeah, there you go. So I knew I kept all the J cards and everything in there just in case. And that was my collection of The Top Shelf. I'm now going to put more back. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you here because it's been quite a long vlog for me for once. But anyway, guys, listen, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon on the second shelf, actually. I might as well just do the second shelf maybe later on this week. Take care, guys. Look after yourselves.